I can change it. I don't know if it
Uh,
matters or not. I
like
guess it
newer
does. Good
jobs
point.
don't exist.
No, no. I mean, I joined on absolutely the wrong
Okay,
role.
Paladin. You just have to close the
I'm gonna
tab
close the
and
tab and
rejoin.
reopen it. Also, I've tried the fucking pill sim, and I don't know. I couldn't. I just
The
couldn't.
pill sim I haven't been doing. I did like the standalone EXE sim.
Is there one for this?
Yes, the latest version last time.
Oh shit. Crystallized time is like, I don't know, not sticking in my brain.
It's okay. That's what we're here for.
It's the mechanic of the fight.
Also been like sick all week again. I don't know. Brain fog.
Kind of sick.
You know, not being able to see two of the party members at the bottom is going to be really annoying for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why the XIV sim layout is such.
Yeah.
Like there's so much space, empty space on the left that only 7 people are in. Here.
So the reds, the arrows and the ices. Okay.
People with the red debuff need to do funny flexing. Have set spots, which have here.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Form get roll sides because
Oh, I thought.
it's whatever. Buff spots.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't dodge that. Okay. I think I did one thing right. Yeah.
So are we doing light ramp in spots? The start?
No, it's almost APOC spots, but it's just like supports default west, DPS default east, and you just flex according to the prio that's already established. Otherwise, so like everyone who doesn't have Dark Eruption goes.
What is the AM button? Is that auto markers?
It's auto markers, but this fight have auto markers, so like we'll set the same RNG so we can just practice the same thing over.
That's fair, yeah. Okay, so
Wait. Oh fuck.
hello. Oh, we can move out here.
Technically did not die because got knocked out beyond death wall. Just
Oh, I dropped my rewind.
anyone need the basics of specialized?
I mean, I've looked over it. I don't understand it.
I wish I could reorganize my party list.
Is that what?
I wish I could see my party list.
So the orientation is always the same, right?
The hourglasses, well, the north-south ones are always the fast ones. Otherwise, the blue tether's random.
'Cause blue always goes to the south inner card.
Goes to our
Right?
south inner card. Also,
The south with the purple tether.
yes, you go.
Yes.
People who don't have the red debuffs always go to blue tether. I mean, Kithrin like posted all of the slides in stretch.
So
But-
there's one
but-
blue that goes on the north side of the tether, the purple tether. So if you're, and that's the blue that has the purple marker. The 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 explodey marker from Ultimate Relativity. Yes.
You have Dark Eruption, you go north, south.
Yes, and south specifically aligned with the purple tethers. And that's because the purple tethers are the safety place, because they're going to go off last. And the yellow tethers are going to go off first.
The yellow line is the speed up tether. And it's
Oh,
always,
I get-
it's
Relativity,
always
like-
north south. It is always
is, okay.
absolute north south.
Starting crystallized time.
Be the same RNG as before. Yuri and
Oh, I
Knight,
fucked up.
Yuri and Knight, you both have red ice. So Uriel's G-Flex. Am I being stupid?
Whatever your flex prios are for
APOC. Same
APOC.
flex prio. You have the same set of debuffs as someone low. Cast the Maelstrom is super.
Am I just gonna stay where I am? No, we go
What job buff do you have?
I'm the green arrow that you're all that the blues are with.
So green arrow sort of like stands here, then dodges into the south zone, like to essentially dodge like an explosion, and then you, as soon as like that next hourglass set goes off, you go out to like this inner card roughly and pop your dragon, and
Okay.
that's what both
I'm
arrows.
just trying to I'm trying to figure out where I'm moving to and why. So you mentioned the hourglass explosion. Sorry, where I'm moving to immediately following the first explosion.
You're moving
First
south to
explosion,
dodge the next hourglass.
sort of.
Yeah. I'm looking at the picture. I'm just thinking about where. So do I just move a few notches over then?
Yes, you sort of hit point where like the both circles intersect.
Yeah.
Then you
Okay. Are those circles
arrow
not on
hugs the
this?
wall. Everyone else is a few steps in.
Is this floor bad? I feel like I don't see the circles.
The circles only show up when she's casting.
Oh.
Did those actually show up in game as well?
They are like always in there in game. Just
Oh, okay.
cheating.
Did we move too soon? Okay.
The first AoE is like way longer. Our habits of C AoE on ground move.
Is this just a sim thing or is it like that in the game? Do you know?
In game. There's no. I don't think there's. So Eris, you want to be on the north little cubby. Everyone stack up here. Yuri, you need to come up here with us.
Oh, I'm dead.
The north cubby.
Okay, I gotta see what I do next. There.
So for like the people with red ice, yes, you always dodge towards purple. The red ices dodge towards purple. So like that case, it's like, oh, the 3 is the purple tether, so you would like dragon and then immediately book it up north here, stack. But in like case of like over here with Bravo, eat the dragon and dodge south, sort of over here, wait for the hourglass to explode, and then you make it all the way up to the north cubbyhole.
So do the arrows just kind of fuck around after they eat their dragon?
Yeah,
And
you go to like the
okay.
south cubby, then you
Yeah.
just dodge the exo waves.
Yeah. So how do I make sure that I don't knock you all the wrong way?
You just stand perfectly at like that intersection point on the wall as best as you can, and we have to aim.
Oh, I've moved in, but yeah, like
You
there.
went too far.
Okay.
You have to stack. I was waiting for the stack, but
It was the knockback guy stopping right here.
Yes, not
Yeah.
fight guys there. We are here. Leave the AoE. Here. Immediately move to North Cubby.
I was late to run into my dragon. Oh!
Fuck. One time we get it. You sim.
Now our RNG will change.
I mean, yeah.
That's true.
Same.
Gotta scroll back up the list now to see what my new debuffs are.
And
Oh god, yeah.
we'll have different debuffs. Don't automatically go to your spot again.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop. Oh, on this one. Okay.
Is it the exact same RNG?
No, I've got a different thing, but this different
We're
but the same.
missing someone. We're missing someone. Oh, arrows went east.
Hey, Swifty. Swifty went flying.
Yuri, I think you're supposed to be southwest.
The the prio is just if you have the same red debuff set as Beanie, then you go east. Otherwise, you're always west.
Sitting there waiting to see the things again. Just
Yeah,
probably the same.
Yuri, you will move in here once it explodes. You went in too far, Yuri. No.
It's a rough one. That's what I was last time, Yuri. It's like it freezes you so fast, and also the AoE is a liar. I'm purple blue, like I literally I don't have a lot to do right now. That's okay.
Stack, then go to North Cubby. Three is the promised land.
Oh,
The dragon was not popped. Spread.
does the dragon pop? I
Touching the dragon is like an AoE the size of the arrow or the blizzard or the everything. It instantly kills anyone. Three is the promised land. The dragon's going. Don't. Turn show AoEs. It's horrid. Three is the promised land. Take my fucking puddle. It formed the funny L. Know the shape that we want to make for that? Me. Three is the promised land. Not touch that puddle unless it's yours. The funny L. Not the funny L. Some people don't have their cleanses, so they die. So if we go over to 3, the markers are way further out. They are tanks in front and then the party's sort of behind them. Red. rate the RNG next time so that we can practice. Three is the safety. Grab your cleanses if you need it. Puddles. It's not how you bait puddles. Okay, don't start it immediately. So 3 is our safe spot, right? Stand in your bait spots. Catherine, you're too far out. There's light party 1. This should be correct. This sort of pattern. Start again. We'll do different deep. So I think you need to be like hugging the wall. You're like the red ice that doesn't get the that doesn't immediately go up for the stack. You have to like hug the wall. Otherwise the pop will get you. Don't immediately go out to your spots. It's not set in stone. Different RNG. Dragon was missed. Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Discord just like
How are the blues? How do you position properly as a blue to get knocked back in the right spot?
Just
like,
directly in front of the arrow.
just like like
Yeah, the arrow should be lined up exactly at this intersection. So you just stand in front of that and hope the arrow positions correctly.
there's an errant dragon,
Oh,
Mr. Dragon.
I got mine.
You still had the red debuff.
The pop at B didn't get done.
In game, the dragon heads are real. Have to stand still and wait for them to come pass through it.
Just like Shiva.
It's like game design 101 to not let things pass through you through ticks. And yet,
Red.
Wait, are arrows getting them at inner cards?
Arrows get them at inner cards, yes.
All right, yeah. Good.
As soon as the second hourglass set goes off, you run in.
is it okay if it's not exact? It's hard to really.
It's fine if it's not exact. You just need to
Okay.
go in as
Yeah.
soon as possible. As soon as the second one goes.
Oh, I moved too soon.
Oh, okay. I figured it.
Dragon.
Yeah, that's my dragon. I moved too soon.
no puddle.
So the arrows wait for the dragons to cross each other and get it afterwards, right?
No.
No. So before?
So there's early pop or late pop. Early pop is the one less likely to kill people. The version where you move in as soon as the second hourglass goes off and you just pop and
This is our last one on this RNG. Our instance is going to reset.
And go for the dragon.
that's mine. Can't steal mine. Need it.
All the blue debuffs more or less go at the same time. Is that correct?
Like yes. So like once all of the dragons are popped and like the last hourglass is gone, you run to like your set spot. Like the way they have it is it's like the dark eruption goes to Bravo because yellow. Water goes to the way they have these markers is bad. Or no tag them. Dark eruptions at Bravo, yellow. Water is 3 because it's blue. Dark eruption is Delta because then 4 is ice because
Yeah, so is there a point, like Kith was saying, is there a point to starting in the epoch spots? I don't really see the point.
no.
So it doesn't really matter where you start. Okay.
My first time getting knocked back, that's not so easy to aim.
I had the same debuff as last time, but the tethers were different, so I was confused because I didn't have the group with me that time.
As long as you follow the roll priority, start where.
Oh, have to warn you, at some point my wife will come up here. She needs this room. Didn't know we would spend a lot of time. That makes sense, but more like she didn't know.
Stack will come to you.
Where is the ideal spot to land in the knockback?
Direct opposite.
Okay, so basically into that crotch, but like
You see how there's like petals here? Like these things make a petal shape.
where are you? There you are. Yeah.
So like the
Tip
arrow
of it.
should be like right at the tip of the petal, and then
Yeah, and
everyone
you're
else should be kind of like right in front of them.
and you're trying to go to the opposite one?
Yes.
I mean, just doing this today will help us study the mechanic and actually make use of it next time.
Oh, why did it send me that way?
Oh, It's tough.
Need to get to the right of the roommates with the stack
need to
too, because if you hit
crystallize
it with
left.
them, we'll not be able to proceed.
Yeah.
If
It's
we-
tough when it's coming from that way.
When we after we get knocked back, do we stay there for the stack, or are we stacking in the middle? Or do we move middle after the stack?
Or like the stack after the knockback.
Yeah. Are we just
Yeah.
stacking where we get
Stack
knocked
at,
back to?
stack at the edge. Yes.
Okay.
Try not to hit the crystal. And
Oh yeah. Gosh.
3.
Yeah, I should probably be mashing my reprisal right about then. Or I mean, rampart.
I have the easiest corner possible because my corner is already the safe corner, so I just never leave 3.
Safe corner.
Oh, that's what I'm missing. I haven't been cleansing. Oh, I have been, but it's only because I happen to be the 3 cleanse.
Yeah.
That was close. We only had 1 death. Or 2 deaths.
Cleanse
It's easy
doesn't
to-
seem to kill you in the sim.
Doesn't, because the knockback happens and or rewind happens and it deletes cleanse for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's hard to remember the cleanse step as a blueman.
It's like as soon as you get your blue debuff outside moving position, like I it's like at spot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Red.
Do we need to be facing a certain way?
No.
Okay.
Not
Was that
behind. You were not behind enough.
And have tanks go out as far as possible to create extra space.
Yeah, I think I'm not understanding where the breakpoint is in terms
I
of
mean,
like
it's just general. As long as you make the shape.
I just want to be able to adjust for it, so I have to understand the purpose better. I need to be further right than the rest of my team. Is that it?
You just be further out. Patterns.
And 1 or 2 deaths turn this mechanic is fine usually.
Party can be stacked like on top of each other. You don't have to form.
Huh.
I think the thing for Reds is that heal just don't.
The
One
thing to keep
Oh,
in mind.
tanks need to be 1 and 2 both times. That's
No,
why
no
DPS are
tank.
down.
No tanks need to be 1 in 5.
I don't get why I'm dying then, because I must have been second hit. Because I was stacked with the party on our side.
What are you saying about 5 and 1?
It's like light party 1 in front, the other one, and then the tank. Like one light party needs to be more in front. Also, this is different.
Oh. Uh,
Let's see. Also be different.
it looks like the same, maybe.
Or
after this one, I need to pause. Just I have no idea which one's is speaking. Alright, so I need to get I was the yellow debuff, so I need B. Alright.
push the last card.
Ah,
The dragon pop,
Or
the AoE that appears, is that like no one else wants to be in that, right?
yes, it will instantly kill anyone.
Give me 1 second to look at my thing.
Tim is looking at his thing.
B and B are pretty easy because of the color, but you got to kind of self-memorize ice and water.
Yeah. The funny bullshit tonic I saw is that it's just pours ice because Eyes.
Yeah, I think I understand what I'm doing.
Yeah, I understand the basics. I just gotta see all the patterns. I understand all the failure points of each pattern.
Right. That's a good one.
Or is the safe zone?
Oh shoot, 4.
Red. This should be.
So I'm the red ice that's like south purple. My problem is I take the dragon and then I go like a little bit like southeast to dodge the thing, but then I'm getting hit by the dragon very quickly.
So which so you're like you're a red ice that has to dodge south.
Yeah. Like I'm over
Yeah,
here in the east
you
and then I
have to
go like
hug
over
the
here.
wall. You have to hug the wall.
So when I go to like here to dodge the thing and then I just like go up the wall like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Gray RNG pattern down.
I feel like after we learn this, it's almost easier than ultimate relativity. Just that learning curve is harder.
It's downtime, which
I can't see who the other one is.
Oh.
isn't a friend. She's not done the wave from the which is the cursed pattern, which we need to practice.
Why is the north one the worst?
Because you have to do
As the
your
crystal.
spirit taker spreads near the crystal. You have to spread out, but the funny crystal is deleted. Right.
Oh.
Or do we try and get to it?
It's been a full instant with random RNG each time, just so we can learn the initial placements, so we have things to think on for tomorrow.
Thankfully, no one else is doing this at this time.
I don't understand that. It's 8 p.m. on a Saturday. Like, that seems like a pretty good gamer time.
People don't like the weekend raid.
It's either that or they are just in game. I hate that site doesn't use cookies and remember that I want legacy every.
Trying to ward off the DDoS.
Let's just do each one until it wipes, and they're resetting it early.
No same RNG. Watch your dang.
Oh no, I'm a tank. Oops.
Uh,
I don't know. No, Tuma, no.
Oh.
Tuma, I'm Dark Knight. I just put your name on.
Oh.
you gaslight yourself into
Bruh.
thinking you were someone else?
I did. I just saw two of it a tank, and I was like, oh, I must have accidentally clicked tank. Rude.
Are you able to get back in?
I clicked join, but it might not be joining.
Up a new tab and try again now.
There we go.
Now it remembers the markers, but it doesn't remember anything else. Okay, that makes
Is this where I go?
so why are there multiple dark eruptions?
Wait,
There's several
Like,
Tumai.
I'm the swap, aren't I? Shit.
No, an ice went where the dark eruption should be.
Yeah, Catherine, you dice.
Oh,
No, Eris and I both had arrow as well at 3.
So no flex occurred. Yeah.
The first time I've been red.
Red's honestly a lot easier.
Wait, am I the swap or is he the swap in the thing? I don't
Melee
remember.
1, melee 1, melee 2, range 1, range 2. Same as APOC swaps.
Wait.
Where's our guy?
Oh, it's.
Guy is dead.
I'm dumb. I thought it was same RNG still.
A quick question on ice. Is it always support ice left? DPS ice, right? Is it red ice, blue ice that matters?
It's the red ices are the only one that matters. The spare ice is like the blue ice just goes with the rest of the blues.
Okay.
Red ice is the only one that flexes.
which
Those
blue
are
is the one that goes opposite to the rest of the blues?
The
Oh,
dark
it's the
eruption,
purple.
the one
Yeah.
Swifty has.
I'm not gonna make it. If only I had smudge in this sim.
But
Had smudge.
I mean, you have on avant, which is
Yeah, I'm not clicking those buttons. They're not hotkey bound.
Wait. Isn't it?
that someone Zaf and Swift.
I think I'm
Zaf needed
supposed to be.
Wait, I thought Swifty was. Oh my god. The
There's
party
like-
list being like this is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
I think there, Eris, you were supposed to be southeast because I flex to the west when we have the same thing.
It is the same APOC swap priority. Melee 1, melee 2, range 1, range.
This isn't south.
Yeah, that's north. Or north.
Spent so much time looking at the debuff list, I didn't look at the fucking north south.
What's the rule of so if you're a red, you have to care about priorities, right? And that's it.
Yes, and the blues have set spots.
Yeah.
Chris. Four.
No. I
I
hesitated.
got myself killed chasing my ball.
Harris is sec.
That ice shadow. Has it been there the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah.
While we're here, it's like the XIV Discord. It's like party list or rearrange party.
Yeah, seriously.
No, the boss is not targetable. I think as soon as the debuffs go out, the boss is no longer targetable.
But who remembers who remembers the mechanic before this?
Wait, the
Who did see?
what are you?
Wait, you're Wind? Why are you here?
Oh, I'm Wind. You're so right.
No.
Your orb.
Time to practice 4 ice.
The difference in timing
It's
between
two.
Oh, it's up there. It came
Yeah.
from the north.
Also, another reason why North is cursed. The ice and eruption, or yeah, ice and water have to go all the way south and all the way back north.
If we get a north thing like the curse, we should probably lock it in. Same RNG and practice it.
Good idea.
Know if it's lock inable.
The difference in timing between the arrows and when you have to run out, like when the AoEs are.
Are you missing a body out here?
2 is the safe spot. Was the safe spot.
No, that's not bad at all to get south and back north.
Right away from the crystal. Eris, you've killed the crystal. Anything you could do to be a bit more like
Okay. If you kill the crystal,
Everyone just sort of has to spread away from the crystal.
Right. If you kill the crystal, you're homophobic.
Yeah, healers stay still for the spreads because they need to top people off. Because there's the quietest debuffs immediately into those Hallowed Wings. Is the safe spot.
Can we use the way markers in the actual fight for what it stands for?
How am I supposed to do that?
Sprint.
you sprint is a necessary tool in this instance.
Where were you before that? Like, were you up north? Yeah, you had to be up north because you're blue.
Yeah.
Make sure
Heads
you're
go from north down to 4, and
at
then
least
back
in
up
this
to 2.
pattern, you need to be running down the middle of the room while the first wave's going and swap sides and keep going down. You should be south
When the
by the
wave
time.
hits the
Okay.
halfway point, you can start booking it south.
Yeah, I'm already at my pedal before the 4th hit of the first wave. And then I turn around and have to stop halfway in the room. So I'm stopped by the second wave, so I'm ahead of it.
I think timeline does this have? If we load into like phase 1, I can place down our actual markers. I place them according to
Right. Start running south. Switch over. You got tons of time, right?
red. Up your bits before the rewind. Should be good. Aiming.
Noise.
I thought the exact same thing.
I iterate RNG because we got like curse pattern, different debuffs.
I wonder if I'll have to paint during this phase. That'd make it a lot harder.
Probably. I mean,
That's why Diamond Dust is the hardest mechanic for me. Because I have to paint during it.
I can't see who the other red ice is. I don't know who that is.
two is the safe spot. Died a horrible.
Red Ice is basically the easy version of this mechanic. Though I've never had the left one because I can't do the priority. I'm not sure if it's different.
Tell you, finding the solve for this.
Man,
the safe spot.
The difference between the arrow when you're aligned with the purple versus when you're not is throwing me off, man.
Yeah, the two arrows are very different.
But one of the arrows is just a funny spread. You mean like for the hourglass timing afterwards?
Hourglass timing, yeah.
You have to like run into the hourglass and quickly out of it to get your dragon on time.
Yeah, you just as soon as this, it's after the second one pops, you move.
Yeah, it's just they're popping in like different kind of places on screen. It's not they're not mirrors of each other.
Save spot. Read the waves.
Yeah. So during the actual fight, are the corners of this marker going to be accurate for our groups?
Yeah, this is gonna change the RNG, but like load Fall of Faith to I don't have control. Like load Fall of Faith. Yeah, no, those markers are way out. I put like it's like Fall of Faith.
I think we did it wrong.
I would say no with the way that we have our marker set, which is very close. You won't have markers just won't be close.
Do you think it's valuable to move the markers out further? I don't think their exact position matters currently. Technically, we could always just move the inner cards out too, because the mechanic's always on inner cards.
The only thing it could do is maybe throw off what you're absorbing, you know, what puddle to pick up, because you're not close to the marker. Is probably fine. It's close enough.
Shouldn't you be with the group, Tuma?
Shouldn't you? Because you flex.
Staff, you are M1.
Yeah, but oh right. I got the side that Flex is supposed to be on backwards.
Okay. One is the safe spot. Marker will. I think there's like rectangles, like a rectangular grid on the right. If we just stand in like in the funny rectangle, a far enough out spot, that could be a good gauge.
Knight also called a 5-minute break in case anyone didn't notice in the chat.
We need harder in action just because of all the healing the healers have to do in the middle of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny healing. And Catherine, you need to do just before the wings go off. You need to Dark Missionary and also use your 1%. But Rampart.
Heard that if you use like 25% wave ride mitigation, you basically doesn't matter if your positionings are slightly off, you won't die.
Tanks still need to be in front. But
Yeah. I'm just talking about the other people who might get hit by the debuff, but also get the second hit with the debuff.
technically, like 2 and 6 also take more damage. Hit that.
So it's tank buster amounts of damage, the wild charge?
Yes, the wild charge just will kill you if you mitigate it enough.
You said my 40% and
40% TBN oblation.
Yeah.
Then
It's anything but Rampart because I gotta use Rampart. Yeah.
I think you'll be doing solo stack after. That should, I mean, it doesn't matter the order we do, but like the reason I'm saying I should do first out is that you just got done involving Somber Dance.
Right. One thing I was thinking about with the 7-1, does it, I mean, I'm fine with doing it, but does it provide any advantage over?
It is significantly easier on mitts and heals.
Okay, cool.
Because
that makes sense.
A stack that's meant to be hitting 4 people is now hitting 7. Then you can just put all solo mitts on a single target. They can take it easily.
So does the 7 stay in the Akmorn?
Yes.
Okay, but the tank takes the first hit and then leaves?
No. The way Akmorn works is that it's just primary target of Shiva, light party stack, primary target of Gaia, light party stack. Repeatedly. The way you do it with 7-1 is that you just have one of the tanks just out and soloing it, then the other people just in. You take all 4 hits the same.
Okay, that's what I was missing.
If you change stack, you die instantly.
Okay. I thought you were saying for some reason that you take one. I think maybe because you said you take the first one, so I was thinking you take the first hit of Akmorn, but then doesn't stay behind.
No.
Yeah, okay. So you just sit there and take all 4. Yeah. I'm cool with another instance. My wife hasn't come up here. She probably wants to come in, but she'll text me if it's urgent. Just working on a project. This is her office for her school.
I mean, knowing this is the worst the fight has, it feels like the clear's in sight, you know?
Yeah.
We still need to execute it.
I'm expecting it to take quite a while for us to be able to execute this mechanic perfectly every time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get there cleanly often until next week at this rate.
I mean, the funny thing with crystallized time that as long as people like preemptively study up phase 5, like a crystallized time pass is like fully valid as a clear.
That's like fucking P8S phase 2, the second downtime mechanic.
Yeah, if you get past high concept, you've
Yeah, high concept 2. It's like, all right, just it's over.
But
I think we're gonna start having quite a lot of absences starting next week for a while.
if we can clear before.
All right, the clear comes tomorrow, everyone.
I'm not 100% on Saturday next week. it should be fine, but we're going up for my dad's birthday for his dinner. It's at like 6 though, so that leaves lots of time to eat dinner and get home. And like it's usually never more than like 2 hours for birthday stuff, so should be home like a half hour before raid.
Sweet.
I've just got the wedding on the 1st, as far as I know, so I'll be out that Saturday.
I'm almost expecting you guys to clear without me, which is sad, but it is what it is.
Which days are you out?
Basically the whole month of February. I'm going to Japan.
Oh, cool. Well, just for leisure or
Yeah, vacation with some of my friends.
cool? Oh, with your friends. That's cool.
We've had it planned for like before I even joined the static.
Where are you going?
A lot of different cities, Tokyo. We're doing like a lot of the basic stuff, as far as like a trip to Japan is concerned. So
I don't really know what that is.
it's
I don't know.
Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Hiroshima, uh,
What do
and
you
then some
do?
other smaller cities.
Do you have like the plans for every day, or are you just gonna go to a city and spend a week
We have
there?
some plans for some days, and then other days we're just gonna walk around the city and see stuff.
All around Japan, he said.
Yeah, so we're going to. Well, I can pull up the full itinerary.
Yeah, send me that itinerary and
So we're going to Tokyo, Kamakura, Kanazawa, Kyoto, Nara, Osaka, Hiroshima, and Hakone. Yeah, we have a ryokan in Hakone with a private hot spring on our balcony. It's gonna be nice.
God damn it, Tuma and I have to. Shit. I looked through the list. I was like, oh no, we're fine, and we were fine. And
Find it.
I wish there was like animations on your hair turn games so you could like tell who has what debuff. Like, oh, that person's glowing green. They're going to be the knockback person.
so I have to pop my dragon head and then get
One.
to the stack as ice.
Yes. Pop your dragon, and then you have like the dark eruption guy to your north. immediately run up to them.
Oh, so how are we doing this without the marker?
Like
Um,
you see this funny box.
Yeah, we've been using these circles, me and Elaine, so
when the time
I'm
isn't
not seeing the
ticking.
box.
When the time isn't ticking.
Slightly further out, Dima.
ah!
Oh, well, this is a problem.
Okay,
Yeah, like
where's the box?
the line on the floor.
Oh,
Like me and Catherine are standing on like this box, and then the light party stands here, and this should be far enough.
so the box you're talking about is just this? Okay. And that's the same for every marker. Okay.
And you're going too close.
It's
Don't go that far.
yeah, it's a small amount to move.
Do the same that you would if you were actually knocking back people. Go to the edge of the pedal.
Okay.
One is the safe spot. Move.
That might have killed the crystal, maybe.
They have not updated this for Pictomancer. It's unfair. Also, that white mage dash.
Is the safe spot. Red.
My spirit has been taken.
I noticed the two south blues didn't get their debuffs.
One thing with Spirit Taker every time that it's only a chance of
Yeah.
also prefer to just pick the one person who's spread out. It's safe. Red. Morning time. Your debuffs. One is the safe spot.
You want to lock in the RNG?
Yeah, please do.
Locked in.
It's my first time. Well, first time getting locked in is this thing.
I wish to always get blue, please.
It's so much easier. Basically, because you finish earlier, and you just chill.
Well, you do have to do the dash for the cleanses, but
I actually had a red ice for a while, and I got bored because there's nothing to do for a while.
Safe spot. Yep. Gaming.
we need the victory fanfare, please.
Actually, one of the nastier cursed combos because the people who have to go south cannot go early in that set because the hourglass is on the side of the tidal wave that's safe.
Do RNG.
Same for me.
Also the same.
I don't know when same RNG locks in.
Gotta go all the way south. Go back.
Continue.
The only thing that makes me sad about a potential trip to Japan is I didn't know about tattoo thing.
About it
Oh.
being really taboo to have them in Japan.
Yeah, and for hot springs, how you're
You're
kind of
missing
banned
our
from
ice stack.
Because you're clearly a criminal for having them.
lot.
Yeah, it is kind of silly. They're starting to get more like tattoo friendly ones, but There's still a lot there.
Yeah, but the thing is
Anti.
I'll always want to be in one of the ones that isn't tattoo friendly, you know? Like,
Yeah.
could be the best one. Are you able to, like, maybe if you have a small one, you can just cover it? Maybe not.
I don't know. I think you're supposed to be like fully naked. And also, you can always just get the private ones, which I think is what most people do with the tattoos.
What is, you mean?
Just go to the
You just go
Yakuza one, you'll
blind.
be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or just go bathe with the Yakuza. But like, there's a lot of them that offer private baths.
So they just let you reserve a time slot, basically?
Yes, I think some of them do that as well. Like, there's some where you can have it like in your like it's for your room only, and then there's others where you can reserve it.
I see.
Happening. Are you like you're the ice who has to dodge south, so you dodge south at this wall. Dodge the next ones. If there's a light wave coming, you just have to book it up here.
You'll get more of a warning in the real fight too, because you see Shiva jump to the side first. Here it just appears.
Probably.
Hate that you can't turn around with the S key in this.
Um, you can change to legacy control, right? Is that what you're looking for?
Thought I already did that, but maybe I have to do it again. Who knows?
You have to do it every time, I think.
Yeah, every time the thing resets, like every time it's a new instance.
So I tried it here. You cannot safely cross the wave here at
Yeah, you
north.
kind of need to, I see what. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, you just sort of have to. I don't know, like I don't know. Just you have to run faster.
I saw there's
Hey,
a
I
knock.
lived.
I saw there's a knockback immunity version of this. I haven't really looked at it, but thought that was an interesting
Interesting
concept.
idea. The issue is that it requires like people precisely weaving knockback res when they're already like popping mitts or heals or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm down for another one.
I need to get the South Ice combo and see what's going on there because I've not gotten it yet.
It's confusing when you're an east ice versus a west ice, depending on if the tether is north of you and you want to group up with the team or not.
It's just the easy thing, like if you aren't paying attention to the tethers, is if you see the dark eruption guy to your north,
Yeah,
you're going to
you
go
know you're
north.
going to
If
them.
you see if you see the party south, you're going to go south.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if clicking works on abilities. You might have to press the key.
It's like 1 by default. I don't know.
Also, won't work while we're paused. I'm not sure if it works when we're unpaused.
Oh,
Yeah, clicking doesn't seem to work. I didn't know we started.
Oh, I didn't hear the.
I only just got here. Change it to legacy. That if you should be east.
I'm so confused.
It was only me and you who had red win. All east.
BPS default east supports default west.
I missed my Dragon Head.
Oh, that's a nasty one. The last wave coming from the south while you're running south to get your stuff. Let's try that one again. That was at least an early move combination for that north group though, so we could potentially do it.
look at those claws on Gaia. Doesn't she know to trim her nails?
Do y'all remember the foot patch? Patch
Oh, what?
4.2 in Stormblood. All these bosses were showing their feet and kicking people, and people were getting all into it. Kefka, Bianca.
Ithrin, why are you down here?
That's right. I just go into that little corner, don't I?
This is 3 is the safe spot.
Alright, I can just chase the wave now. 3. Oh,
I need more time on this version. I'm not the one that joins the group. I just run a little bit.
Go
Just
to like the wall and
Yeah.
dodge the hourglass.
yeah. Oh,
I think I got killed by.
that was weird. Nope, so much there's only 2 possible orientations, unlike the other one.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, you want to go to the
Gone.
south cubby.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everyone just stack on each other during that very last part? Why do they separate in light parties?
Pallid wings. The first 4 people in line get a bone.
Ah, okay.
You have to split by light parties, and the tank has to be in front of each light party because part of that is also
Right. The wild charge part I knew. I don't think I knew about the... Geez, the timing is so strict on that.
Swift,
Oh,
if
give me
we're
my
doing
spirit
it
back.
the party finder way, I think technically we're supposed to switch our spread spots, but I don't mind doing it this way if that's what you want.
Wait, what do you mean? At the end there?
Yeah, like you're going straight back, and I'm right now. I'm heading more towards the wall.
There's been no pattern
Technically,
at all for my spreading there.
Hmm?
There's been no pattern at all for my spreading there.
Yeah, technically, range spreads towards the wall. Melee spreads more mid.
but I really don't mind. I don't think it really matters.
We should have each light party decide their spreads. We've just been kind of winging it so far.
There is like a set way to do it.
Yeah, there is the PF way, but yeah, we can do whatever. I don't know. Tanks have their own spot to go, so doesn't matter to me.
red.
Yeah, the way we did it there was the quote unquote PF way.
Yeah, I'll try to move back and right and have Knight stay closer for heals.
We did it.
Debuffs, watch them.
There's a solo sim for Fulgent, right?
Made by yours truly, yes, and it sucks. Just top down arrow keep. Made it in like an hour.
Make it better.
Oh shit! I didn't see where the purple. Okay. Oh,
Let's save this one because this is the South Ice one I wanted to practice. First time I had it.
got hit by the knockback somehow.
Did spend like doing full.
It's the only real mechanic in the last phase that you can fail. Other than just tank stuff.
You don't have to do Paradise Regain. Say shit.
Do I have to do Paradise?
You do
Regain?
have to do Paradise Regain. They tank mechanic. One is the safe spot. It,
I'm down to sim it sometime, but maybe not tonight because I feel bad taking up the time in this room.
safe spot.
I don't think it was.
I think it was 2.
Oh, it's 2.
Only saying that based on the direction we got punched.
And then one of the waves did come from B, so it can't have been one.
Too busy failing to grab my puddle. That's definitely two. Just my puddle. My puddle Seymour.
Sees an orb floating around the room.
Is sending this to someone if they pop the dragon fatal? Because it's not fatal on
Yes.
this one.
I believe so.
The dragon AoE will just kill you. Or not the person pop.
In the sim, it's not, but in game, yeah.
Because you are in trouble if you're the south ice and the wave spawns, the first wave spawns on your side.
So you keep saying south ice, but I'm the. So what are you?
No, like the ice that has to run south.
Okay. Yeah, that's like the hardest pattern. It's off's pattern.
Looks like you're on that dodge south ice with the first wave. You have to like dodge north through the wave and move left immediately out of it.
Cleanses, two is.
I've been forgetting about my cleanse. Don't be like me. If you're blue, don't forget to pick up your cleanse.
Yeah, if it helps when you have blue,
Purge the
just think about your
stink.
spot is 1, 2, 3, or 4 from the start, and just call it that in your head the whole time, and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not 1, 2, 3, 4, D4, 3B rather.
Mm-hmm. Water is 3, right?
Correct.
Water's 3. It's 4. Who's the safe spot? Somehow.
Amy.
Nice. If you fail to cleanse, when do you kill everyone?
You just die.
Okay.
I think
When
you
do you
die
die?
before wild charges happen, so you. 3, crystal.
Happy that I swapped to the right spot correctly that time. Progress.
It's gonna be way easier in game when you have a bullshit.
So the arena feels less massive in the game.
I didn't go fast enough.
Three. Green crystal.
Good third, is this you?
Swifty.
Is what me?
What is 3? The Fulgent Blade.
I have not looked at Fulgent Blade at all. So how does this work?
You step into a side of a diamond.
Okay.
I mark myself as dodge into the right side. The diamond. Don't stay. The right side.
How do you
Move to
know?
the right side. It's clockwise or counterclockwise.
I mean, once we master this mechanic, the fight's over. Unless you're a tank.
But tanks have funny bullshit. Here, dodge into the right. Just stay like at the edge of the boss hitbox. Right. Right. Light party's left. One left, light party 2.
I take it the 7-1 split doesn't work here.
No.
So how did you know to dodge to the right? I guess
Because
it
it's
doesn't
going
matter 'cause you're gonna call
because
it.
it's going counterclockwise. If they're like going to go counterclockwise, then the safe spot's to the right. They're going clockwise, then the safe spot.
I've got to stop. I'm probably already in trouble for taking up this much time in this room.
Yeah, we can try and get some dark lit prog for the rest of the hour.
Now we will die to ultimate relative. Also break.
Did they add a custom delivery this patch?
Yes.
Yes.
I have been unaware of that for like 8 weeks now. Oh well. I forgot for the first week there was beach drugs.
To come back from the war.
I'm coming.
Is for blue filter.
Oh god, my camera's moving weird because I'm so used to. It's not actually. I'm just so used to the sim.
Food check.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Okay.
I'm having a ton of lag.
Do you have your Cloudflare thing on?
Dude.
Light claim you.
It's so weird doing mechanic DPS at the same time again.
A feeble shield protects nothing. How about you? Only I can protect her.
Fools! You would stoke the fires of conflict. Your blood shall freeze! Reap!
In Alpha Charge.
The light shall usher in peace. Sink into silence.
Never punished.
Light consume you.
Go adjust. In.
Darkness be gone.
I'm the only one fit to protect her. You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
I might have to reset my router after this pool. I don't know what's going on.
Light claim you.
Let's. If you could get hit by like both stacks, it's like Just wipe it at this point. DPS deaths.
We'll be back.
I think you pulled it off though. You got hit by both stacks.
But he didn't because he didn't die.
Oh.
That's the point, is that it's like the earliest die will still resolve.
I know, I feel the same way. I feel like I have so much more freedom because I'm comfortable on controller, and The Sim's not so good with controller, so I was using the keyboard. I feel like really greased up.
I'm also not Morbols.
Not at the moment. Just trying on. What I do is I have 3 characters that I seem to switch between, and I make the ones that are inactive my retainers, and I have them like at my house, and so I was hanging out with them, and we were trying on glam together, and I was looking at my Lala, and I was like, he's wearing that shirt real good.
What did you just say?
You don't hang out with your other characters. Try on your clothes.
Well, other characters. What?
Yeah.
Multi-box.
No. I have 3 characters that I tend to Fantasia through. And
How much money spent?
not as much as some people, but I
How
have
much
I have
money
bought a
have you
couple.
spent on Fantasias?
I mean, I know
Probably.
somebody that Fantasia's a few times a year, and then goes back to her original character. She'll Fantasia for like events.
What do you mean, Smith?
Did they ban it?
Apparently Expand does it some more. I thought
Yeah.
the people were joking about it.
No, the Supreme Court upheld it a couple days ago.
I think it's just banned
Oh.
Twitter too.
We're living
won't.
in
No, because
interesting
Twitter's
times.
owned by China. The whole thing is because the company that owns TikTok is a subsidiary of a Chinese company.
Yeah, I don't look at the news or browse Reddit anymore, except for select subreddits. So I don't follow the news or anything ever.
The real issue, and the thing that they're not even addressing, is that the U.S. doesn't have codified data protection law, which is why the U.S. is a nightmare. Well, one of the reasons.
For many reasons.
Yeah. Rather than
the thing of people moving to like the even more Chinese controlled app is incredible.
Yeah.
That is funny.
People who are just like they just don't care. Honestly, good for them.
We've like in my job, I've seen a massive increase in people from the U.S. trying to get like a deceased parent's birth certificate to try to get Canadian citizenship. And it's always like, oh, sorry, you're kind of out of luck because you're born before 1924, so you're gonna have to go to the Nova Scotia archives. I can't give you anything.
I've been trying to figure out, my friend's wife has dual citizenship, and
I'm back.
welcome back. And so their son has dual citizenship, and I've been trying to figure out how I can like get married real quick into that family, get citizenship, you know?
I don't think that's how that
I don't
works.
think that's how.
I am already married. I had a whole scheme going with marriage rules. Because I have USAA, and you can just marry into it, and then get divorced, and you keep it, and then get married into it. Like, you can spread it. It's crazy. So I told people if they want USAA, they can just marry me. You know, yeah, like a virus. Yeah, because I have USAA from my wife's mom, and her mom is divorced, and she got it from her ex-husband.
United States of America, America?
What is?
USAA, what is it called? You know, USAA. I don't know what USAA stands for, but it's for military people and the family of military people. But you can just, like, I'm like so many, the original owner. Yeah, the original actual person who served in the military is my wife's mom's ex-husband. And it's reached me.
Okay, I'm back in.
So I'm back.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Other moves I've taken up use light alcoholic drinks.
Should be margaritas, they're better.
You're no match for me. feeble shield protects
I
nothing.
don't drink right before this raid. I drink right before my raid.
Come, show me your strength.
I've been there. I used to be incognito just because the music was so bad.
I agree. I only listen to Thunderer, so
Thunder is the worst. I turned it back on for answers, but Thunder had to be.
How light are you talking? Like,
it's just like a white
I like,
I don't think White Claw even counts as an alcoholic beverage.
what is the percent on those?
Like 5.
Okay, yeah. That's like a Mike's Hard. I like Mike's Hards. Although I've now been getting into Mike's Harder. I don't know what that means about me. Mike's Hard's not hard enough.
Y'all have those chocolate ones.
No, that sounds good.
silence of all. So what was that?
It's pretty strong, it's like 11%, but it costs like $7 a bottle.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Back.
How about you? Only I can protect her.
Fools! You would stoke the fires of conflict. Your blood shall freeze! Reap!
On the Delta Inn.
Oh, my internet is
Is it
awful
like
right
just
now.
permanently fucking?
Yeah, it's like
Should we just do more simming, you think?
Yeah, do we call it or do we games out?
the simming was fine, so maybe sim.
Sim.
I thought somebody got kicked out of the room.
I can, I might be able to do something. I don't know. I probably shouldn't use my work laptop.
I mean, we
Maybe
don't-
I can
I
kick
mean,
it.
there's only like a half hour left of the day. Don't know if you'd like cause a disturbance over it.
Well, she was really chill when I came downstairs. She was like, "Oh, it's fine." So maybe she'd be chill if I asked.
and
you
we
want-
don't need all bodies for a Fulgent Blade either.
Okay, I. What do you think, Knight? I can ask. Okay. Be right back.
We just leave sunset. else develop an unhealthy relationship.
I have been seeing that game a lot, but I haven't gotten it.
What game?
Ultra.
Never heard of it.
That like poker-esque game.
Yeah, the
It's like a poker
card game
roguelike.
roguelike.
Sorry, she's working on her project now on that computer, so
Where is this new custom delivery at?
Sheshanwadi Springs.
you have to have done a certain amount of the new MSQ. I found out though.
I've done all that, and I've done all the side quests there.
It's with rain.
I think you have to start it in Tuliolel. Maybe.
Yes, it does start. Yeah, we can. Sim doesn't even have Akmor.
Yeah, I don't mind doing some bleed.
Has anyone tried 7-1ing? Like, tanks take one Akmor, party takes the other Akmor. Like,
Does it target the tanks, or does it target
it
healer?
targets a random person on each side.
Huh.
Like it's kind of like the mirrors from Omega, where it targets based off its subs.
Yeah.
That's probably whoever's closest to each sword or something like that.
I think it is just kept changing.
So I haven't seen anything for Phase 5. Is this like the hardest mechanic of Phase 5?
Phase 5 has 3 mechanics. This is
Doesn't have the auto soaking of TSR, does it? Also, exaflares are murdering me, and there's no moving. What?
You can have it because you already got killed by the first one.
Trying to think. So there's this mechanic. There's Paradise Regained, which is a nothing mechanic for anyone who hits the tanks, and a Nightmare. Tanks are slightly out of line. And the last mechanic is just funny light party stacks, but the person in front of each light party has to swap over to the other side. Like tanks in front, swap, melees in front, melee swap, ranged in front, range swap.
So it's like an extremely easy phase.
Yes.
Yeah, it's literally just
That's
people
cool.
dying to this Bulgent Blade mechanic and getting damage downs.
And like looking at the mitts, it's also easy because like the mitts are consistent except for reprisals. We just sort of have to. This is step into. Sort of have to alternate reprisals, but it's not consistent.
How do we know where to start? For
So there's like. So when they spawn, you can see they're all like focused in on a point. It's like
they make a really big diamond shape.
like a some circle. It's like this one. Baby circle. It'll be focused in on one of them. So like it's focused on this one. Just stand
I'm
opposite
just-
side and step into the right part of the.
I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time for me fucking up the tank stuff. What? Speaking of which, though, what do we have to do, Owain? Is it complicated or is it just?
So it's simple positioning, but it can be finicky. We were in the sim, but it's. I mean, just look up like the NAR guide to Paradise Regained and see what I.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Is the NAR guide the one where tanks do everything?
I mean, that's just sort of how you have to do Paradise Regained.
Oh, okay. All right. I was kind of imagining like a 7-1 scenario where it's kind of tank cheese.
Well, Paradise Regained is towers, and then tanks are doing cleaves to not hit the towers.
Oh, kind of like the normal mode.
Alright.
The
Even
normal.
the sim is lagging for me now. I guess my internet just decided to shit itself once we decided not to sim anymore.
From a video I saw, what you do is you dodge into the diamond and then you take a step back.
Dodge into like whatever side of the diamond is correct, and like go a bit further, and then come back to like the god circle.
So is it like if they start coming from the right, we step to the right of the diamond?
Yes, so
And
like
vice
this one's
versa.
coming from the right inch.
So we go to the right.
Just by the way, I'll make sure to talk with my wife about tomorrow, just in case we want to sim all night or whatever.
You don't go back. You stay where you step. Follow the X's. You should also practice at the end. The light party 1 is left looking at the boss. Party 2 goes right looking.
And the rule with this mechanic is just to play it extra safe. No risk at all. The fight's a DPS drift, no one does.
Watching the kindred dodges of this where they like run up to where they spawn is insane.
I'm gonna get going. Night, everybody.
See you.
Thanks for playing.
Blade. Step into. Party split. It's not.
Harris is dead, so that's why her body's there.
Oh, that's
There's
why. Dead air.
Not true north. Light party 1 goes left looking at her. Light party right goes right looking.
And 5-3 is not fatal either. I don't think. I think I heard something about it not being.
Bishop mid. Left. Party split. They have lost scholar thing. right? Stay tight.
So when we're positioning right and left, is it like her flanks that count, or
It's just literally like the left of her hitbox, the right of her hitbox.
okay?
So you basing it on right or left, where as the opposite of the second one from the first one?
What do you mean?
Like where you're like saying go right. Is that because the left one was coming from the left is the second one?
Yes. Just dodge towards the other side, the side that do where exit flares are not. Here to dodge to the left. She's not spinning this instance, but she would just be looking at me. Have her at where easy.
And we're DPSing this whole time, right?
Yes, this entire 1 of the 2 minutes. Your pot burst is during second Fulgent Blade.
It's
God.
fine.
Nightmares of burst during fucking the last week's DSR.
Yeah. God game. She's doing the kindred dodges. She doesn't care about anything. Died in a horrible flare accident. It's insane to me that the streamed world first with those dodges, because it was just fucking every other team figured out dodges, but can.
Miscounted.
And these mechanics are just embarrassing when you feel them. They're easy, and you just wipe the group 15 minutes into the fight.
Yeah, Yuri, it says like for like the basic like raid wide for Fulgent Blade, you do Consultation, and then before the Akmorns at the end, spread low. Have fun weaving that. And it's like Seraph for polarizing strikes. Then you just repeat that forever. I mean, probably.
You can do one death in this phase easily enough. A lot of the kill groups have their pick the master die for some reason, and that's the most important DPS.
You do like the micro adjustment to like the opposite from the incoming exo line to make it easier. Love how the shield healer half of sheets is always like long lines thing, and then you get like white mage. Use temperance here. Temperance. Temperance.
This mechanic is easy peasy.
3 people did. Can we do this by ourselves in this thing? Will it let us?
Yeah, you can create a distance. You have to like go through the. Go year.
And we get to dream about crystallized times. We can do it again tomorrow.
Yippee! Hopefully my internet will be better.